Hello, gentle viewers. This is Avindian, welcoming you back to a new episode of Front Office Football 8. We've got some decisions to make. We've got a lot of decisions to make. And look, coaching is not the least of those decisions. I think maybe we move on from our head coach. I like Gabriel Ewing quite a lot, but he's meh. We're not getting the most out of our team that we could be getting. And so I think we maybe have to consider finding someone new. I would like to keep our offensive coordinator. Our assistant coach, not really. And I think we can definitely pick a new strength coach. So, got what I wanted. Let's find a new head coach. This is what irritates me the most. I keep getting bottom basement picks because I keep winning just enough. Maybe we need a defensive coach. Maybe we just need a more explosive offensive coach. He does look like a good coach. The only problem is he wants the West Coast. That's what we need to go with. Maybe we just need to accept that Baker's limitations and not push him as hard. I could also just bring Gabriel Ewing back, but I'm not convinced he's the best choice. Oh, look at Brody Martin, though. His discipline's not great, but otherwise, I would love to give him a chance. Yeah, let's make him our head coach. Because he should give us a nice, explosive offense. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Take control. Skip this pick. All right, for an assistant head coach, I want a wide receiver coach would actually be a good call. Let's do it. Let's take a wide receiver assistant head coach. And then I just re-signed my old person, whatever. Okay, let's set ticket prices. We're actually cutting prices. I guess that kind of makes sense given that we haven't been very good the last couple of years. Let's begin a free agents. No, do not do that. I think we franchise Baker. It really sucks because that's going to basically shred my cap room. No, actually, I've got quite a bit of cap room. All right, let's do it. Yes. And then we will actually try to sign him to a new deal at some point, either during the off season or during the regular season. Okay. Let's start up free agency. Now, let's go to the draft preview. Where do we pick? Oh, we get a top 10 pick this year. Okay. If we're picking top 10, then I can afford to take a more explosive player. I'm going to be honest. We really desperately need linemen. And I would cream my pants if we could get Edwin Alexander. We even think he's underrated. But here's what I'm concerned about. How many other people also need a left tackle? Chance Burke. He's a little less impressive. He's pretty overrated. Chad Moss. This looks like a damn good receiver. He is a bit overrated, though. Kelly Farrell. Good speed, good elusiveness. We think he's pretty solid. That's good to know. We can look at Jose Hancock. Oh, he'd be a lovely first-round pick. Amir Vance. He's a shitty pass blocker. Hard pass. He's only good at pass, but he's not a great run blocker, but I'd also be willing to take someone like that. Is there anyone else who we would consider taking with our first round pick? I genuinely don't think there is. I could at least interview these other guys. He's a really good pick. He's a bit overrated, and he's a terrible pass blocker. Now, if I don't take a tackle in the first round, I'm going to end up taking one in the second round. I'm just going to go ahead and interview all the tackles that look even remotely interesting. Because we need tackles pretty badly. Fine. We've got our interviews done. Now let's talk free agency. We can only interview our own players to begin with, which is fine. Can I get Baker to sign long-term right now? I can. I'm just going to do it now. I need stability. We've got more than enough cap room. Do it. Scout overview, please and thank you. Yeah, a lot of people here don't even want to talk to me. How did Miles do? He wasn't bad. I'd be willing to bring him back on a fairly cheap deal. I think I'm alright with that. Yeah, pretty much no one wants to talk to me. They all want to test free agency. Troy Angle was actually pretty solid this year. Let's offer him a deal to come back. And I think that'll actually be it. I don't think we're going to try to offer... Yeah, Morris can only run block. Stoffers could be a useful backup. I'm going to go ahead and offer him a 2-year deal. 800,000. Yeah, fine. I'll give him a modicum of a bonus. That's fine. So we're going to replace some people in the draft, obviously, but I would like to at least talk to some of these guys in free agency and try to bring them back. Okay, end this stage. Please and thank you. Let's look at the gray sheet. I don't want Ndamukong Suh. Marcus Peters I do kind of like. You can't pass block. No, you're actually a good overall tackle. You are a good overall tackle. And you're only 28. He is recovering from injury, though. Mitchell Schwartz is a really good pass blocking tackle. Okay. Okay. Who do I currently have on the roster who could play defensive tackle? Let's just look, right? Trevon Coley, he walks. Okay. We've got some upside on the roster. And I think we've got a couple of players who could maybe manage it over a full season. And he really didn't have that great a year. We could get a monster tackle like A'Shawn Robinson. I think that sounds pretty hot. He doesn't want to get paid that much either. I would like to offer you a $6 million signing bonus. I would like for you to come to the Browns. What else? Maybe we do grab Mitchell Schwartz. He doesn't want much money. He's a really solid pass blocker. I will make those two offers right now. Fucking Schwartz opted for that. Look, I'm going to give you an even bigger signing bonus because I do not want to lose you. I need a splash defensively, and you definitely would be that. Oh, Sammy Watkins already walked. Well, that's to be expected. Todd Gurley would be a good running back, but he probably wants a lot of money. Actually doesn't want that much. And he's been consistently quite productive. I can offer you a deal. Oh, we got a DT and we got a running back. We got two of the positions we really wanted, and that really excites me. Okay. We need playmakers. The problem is we have 3 receivers that are all right around the same level of meh. You're a very good guard, actually. You'd be a good lineman no matter where I played you. How much money do you want? A bit too much. I want to make sure we do have some spots open in the draft. But the thing is, we lost 2 wide receivers, so I'm more than happy to sign 1. Okay, Chris Hogan is a good big play receiver, and that's about it. He's pretty cheap, though. Let's sort by grade. That'll help me find... Okay, Watkins is gone already. Not what I wanted to click on. I wanted to click on Paul Richardson. Good third down receiver, good big play receiver. Maybe we just wait until after the draft. He's good at run and man-to-man, but that's about it. See, we can't get sucked into overpaying for mediocrity. That's a trap we cannot fall into if we expect to be successful. We just can't. Did Joe Schubert play that much last year? He really didn't. I think he'd be better off on another team. I don't begrudge him that. We've got a lot of talent in the secondary. It's just going to take a while to develop. Okay, I would like to very much to extend Nick Perry. Yeah, who are my one-year guys? What would you want to come back? Very little. I'm down with that. I don't know that we need Levante David anymore. Let's get our kicker locked up. Andrew Yancey's rated at 61. Okay, he's actually pretty good now. I want to make sure the really good players are locked up so you don't have this situation next year where we just need a bunch of free agents to sign. What would Orson Charles like to come back? He wants to come back for cheap. I agree. And then finally, Batonio. He wants a decent size deal. But the thing is, he allowed so many sacks last year, and it's pretty clear he's losing his ability to pass block. I think maybe we consider moving on from him next year. All right. Let's go ahead and give Fulcher a renewal. That sounds good. Done. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and sim the rest of free agency. I think we got what we wanted to, and we can always scoop up a couple people from the bargain bin later on if we need to. Let's get going on the draft. All right. We did not address wide receiver in the draft. So I think that maybe has to be a priority. Okay, they went quarterback. Alexander went number 2. I'm not surprised. Can we go a bit faster so I actually know who's left? Thank you. Oh, damn it. The really good receivers and the tight end are gone already. You were a good pass blocker, but shitty run blocker. I like Nate Brown. I think we'll take him. I couldn't bring myself to take a running back top 10. He is a good blocking tight end, but he's not a great offensive weapon. Brent Reed is pretty solid. I guess I could go back-to-back tackle. It wouldn't be the worst decision I've ever made. But I just got through saying how badly we needed weapons, and we actually lost weapons from last year, and we haven't replaced them. Does that mean we overdraft, though, to grab someone like a Leonard Austin? We did get Todd Gurley. So I think maybe we just take the best player available, who I think would be Brent Reed. Or maybe even Bueno. I love his crazy blocking strength, right? Let's take him. Weird, I know, that we took two tackles, but... Okay. I will take Leonard Austin in the 3rd round. I'm going to take Melvin Campbell here in the 4th round. All right, what do we got left for receivers? They're all terrible at the broad jump, I can tell you that for sure. I'm going to take him in like the 6th round, I think. What a 40-yard dash for a tight end. Holy shit. Let's take him. He's at least interesting, right? And that's what you're looking for. I'll happily take Nicky Page in the 6th round. And I will take Ty Robbins in the 7th round. All right. Let's look at the rooks. All right, you know what? We hit it out of the park on our first 2 picks, and the rest of our picks are kind of trash. But damn if we didn't turn a team weakness into a team strength. And we'll even know more when we're through training camp. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's player suspensions. Okay. Now, here's our big problems, though. We don't have a remotely interesting player base for being explosive. Our receiving talent is decidedly worse, although no one has signed Antonio Callaway. I'm going to offer Callaway a salary just because someone has to. Morris can walk. So can Massey. Derek Kindred's holding out again? Why must you hold out every year? I mean, I'm not going to get much better in terms of players like that. Unless there's any explosive tight ends hanging out. There is Jordan Reed. Yeah, we can offer him a deal. Sure. Jordan Reed happily jumped back to be on this roster. That excites me. And Callaway's still thinking about it. And he signed too. I'm happy. All right. So let's think about people we might want to consider telling to get bigger or get smaller. You're pretty solid. I'm not going to mess too much with your weight. Kendall Farrell. Yeah, I can't make him lose any weight. You're a little on the big side, aren't you? I can't have you trimmed down. Okay, for an offensive lineman, you are super undersized. Do we want him to put on any weight? No, he won't gain any benefit from getting bigger. He won't bulk up anymore. I mean, I don't know if I'd even tell him to lose any weight. He could lose a little bit. Make him even nastier. Okay, 265 on a linebacker is definitely on the chunky side. Oh, he's actually quite tall. Okay. Can I get Miles Haslam to get bigger? No? Alright. Well, that's just life, I guess. There's not really anyone else I'd want to mess with, I don't think. Okay. Alright, what do we know about the Rooks? We did it again, you guys. Look at this gem we got in the 4th round. Damn. I mean, that's 3, like, Pro Bowlers in one draft. That's awesome. The only problem is the only real depth we have is at tackle. Granted, there's nothing that says I can't move you guys over to guard at some point. But damn, dude, we have a great draft. I'm really excited about that. Okay. I didn't build a new playbook, did I? I forget to do that every year, but you know what? It's fine. Because the defensive coordinator is still the same. Go ahead and make me some more plays. Thank you. Offensive game plan. Right, we have to put together the personnel first. Okie doke. Baker. Interesting. Left tackle Dylan for now. Then Batonio. Clemens. Seidler. Yancey. For now. I have the feeling that especially after a couple weeks in the preseason, this might change. Chubb can be the... No, the best third down back's probably Gurley, actually. There we go. And then, yeah, you guys can basically set up the offense however you want to. Oh, we got too many active players. Whoopsie. Leonard Austin, you are inactive now. Kendall is inactive. All the receivers get to be active. Heights is inactive. I think Stoffers too. That still gives me 7 offensive linemen that are active, right? Yeah, actually gives me 8. That's cool. Rodriguez and Lester. Janoris Jenkins is inactive, and I think Grauer's inactive too. And Foreman. So we'll make 3 other people inactive, huh? I guess make Fernando inactive. Make 1 receiver inactive, huh? I really need all of them. I can't really make one of you inactive. I could make 1 more offensive lineman inactive, and I think I will make Cawthron inactive. And 1 more. I still do have an overabundance of defensive linemen. Yeah, Ty Robbins. Hey, look, Dunlop improved a little bit. Nice. I mean, he's still not going to make the roster, probably, but that's still reassuring. Ooh, a trade offer, you say? Oh, you are delusional, Cincinnati. No. Hey, you don't want to be disgruntled? Try not sucking as much. Just some advice. What depth chart is not filled? It's right here. Gurley. There. Oh, you didn't actually build the offensive game plan, did you? Right, I forgot. Guided. Yes. Okay. I do want a bit less to the running back. And a lot less to the fullback. But other than that, I do like the idea of focusing more heavily on where we have our strengths, i.e. tight end and wide receiver. With Higgins, specifically. That's fine. Okay. And we better build a defensive game plan, too. Oh, we have one already. Can we generate a new one? I like the blitz-heavy defense. I think this is good. Let's do it. Okay. And there we go. An okay off-season. Oh, do we know anything more about our players? Our kicker's amazing. We knew that. Ayersman just got even better. Good. Did Dylan get better? He sure did. Yancey's about the same. Bueno and Brown could use some time to develop, and they'll get it unless someone gets injured. We've got two other... Look who's discovered a ceiling all of a sudden. Hi, Luke. I would love to see you get better. Let's go ahead while I'm thinking about it, just to save some time for next episode. Let's go ahead and start cutting people. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut you. Oh shit, does that put me under 7 offensive linemen? It does not. Okay, I can't cut any more O linemen. Dixon, you are released. Janoris Jenkins, you are super released. Gotta cut 2 more players. Levante David? Levante David. He's pretty disgruntled anyway. And then I guess Terrell Everett. But the thing is, he actually has potential as a pass rusher. He's just not getting any playing time. Oh, really? I thought Cooper Fulcher had a future. Apparently he didn't. Oh, I can't cut him. Okay. Oh, because he's hurt. That makes sense. Maybe release Ryan Cawthorn, too. That's fine. Okay. I've got to make 2 currently inactive people active. I would like a 3rd running back. And... let's go ahead and make Buddy Rodriguez active, too. Why not? Definitely Grauer should be inactive instead of Fulcher. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set the defensive personnel up. Same with the offensive. And then next time, we will play through our new season. So thank you very much for watching. This was probably the best draft we've had. We have 3 long-term prospects who are going to be very, very good for us. In Bueno, Brown, and Willis. No, not Willis. Willis could be very good, but he's not the other guy I was excited about. Dunlop was last year. Come on, Avi. Who was the other one? Robbins? I mean, for a 7th round pick, he's got as good a future as anyone, but that wasn't it. I thought there were 3 draft picks that looked like they might be real strong ones for us. Yeah, both Robbins and Farrell at least look interesting, but the top two are really those two, which is good. Yancey's developed into a fine young tackle. Admittedly, there's room to improve, and Yancey is probably more likely to be gone than Dillon. But I love a Sean Watson. Hey, look at Wayne Ayersman. He is almost the perfect tackle. There's almost nothing he doesn't do brilliantly. I'm so excited about him. A really good nose tackle, too, I think will also open things up. We got better at running back. Thanks. Todd Gurley's actually not so good. Nick Chubb is slightly better, but whatever. But yeah, it could be a really good season for us. And we've got Baker locked up for the next 5 years. Admittedly, at a king's ransom. But he's shown enough on the field that I don't think we could do a lot better without tanking first. So, that is where we are. Do we go ahead and try to re-sign Bitonio? He really doesn't want that much money, and most importantly, we don't have a guard waiting for it to take his place. I'd rather go ahead and give him a new deal now and then talk about replacing him when we do have a bit more talent. Alright, but thank you for watching, and until next time, this has been Avindian, and I bid you good day.